would you like to share your feelings on behalf of the ICE? Man, you know what? Fuck the police. Excuse me, sir. Better yet, we're live on TV. Fuck the government. You know what? Fuck that. Even better than that. Excuse me, sir. Fuck the 13 families, bitch. Sir. Eat a dick. They're not gonna like this. Look at that swamp line. Running all stop lights. We keep moving like it's all one. You ain't heard me? That's all night. That's all night. Look at that swamp line. Running all stop lights. We keep moving like it's all one. You ain't heard me? That's all night. That's all night. That's all night.
No side, we in the sticks. Go live, this how we live. All night we grind, we run this shit. I represent my clique. No side, we in the sticks. Go live, this how we live. All night we grind, we run this shit.
Keep moving home and freedom mark shed. Meanwhile, I got a war on a different planet. My double barrel crossbow paramedics. The bullets coming at you like the magnet. I put a whole banana in your bandana. Then fill my pockets to the point I can't stand up. It's the ICE. Tell me what you won't do. And the man was still coming up about the pro booth. Then you vex. Usually I just call them pro dudes. Diminishing the definitive, spitting that dog food. They ship it when I deliver. I'm sick with it hot shoe. You feel it in something real, my nigga is not you. This is my game. Car bang, swamp thing, breathing octane. High flames I bring off of my brain. Not sane. Not sane.
Running dirty, running stop signs. In the sticks, we get it working all night. Swamp life, we living, rep the no side. Fucking with the click, you get straight hard tight. You try to cross lines, bitch, we own it, own it. Maverick and Professor about to go in, go in. Yeah, you already know this, know this. Go ahead and bring up my opponent, homie. Ain't no rest for the wicked, better be keeping it distant. I give a savage, I'm vicious, they call me Maverick, the villain. Back in the tag, fictitious business who wanna get lippy. You trying to get in my riches, I get so dumb and ridiculous. I get one who's a city, I don't fuck with no petty shit. I go but it amphibian coming up, I'm a level and feel a rush of adrenaline. Settle it like some medicine when I get my number.
Look at that swamp line. Running all stop lights. We keep moving like it's all one. You ain't heard me? That's all night. That's all night. Look at that swamp line. Running all stop lights. We keep moving like it's all one. You ain't heard me? That's all night. That's all night. That's all night. That's all night.
No side, we in the sticks. Go live, this how we live. All night we grind, we run this shit. I represent my clique. No side, we in the sticks. Go live, this how we live. All night we grind, we run this shit.
All night we be running this shit. Go live, motherfucker, this here. No socket, let's open the bed. Swamp life, so it's ready to get. All night we be running this shit. Go live, motherfucker, this here. No sock hitters up in this bitch. Swamp life, man, that's just how we live.
West flag wrong, get it when we reppin' the stick. Talk bad, you can probably end up dead in the ditch. The top that, I just cannot let anyone live and not brag. Now that's about as good as it gets. You a general criminal, I'm a criminal general. Get the second of intervals by the end of this interview. Out bad, freeze a mason is not glad. Illuminati, the only we found in the top. Look at that swamp line. Running all stop lights. We keep moving like it's all one. You ain't heard me? That's all night. That's all night. Look at that swamp line. Running all stop lights. We keep moving like it's all one. You ain't heard me? That's all night. That's all night. That's all night. That's all night. My clique. The sticks. Shit. My clique. The
Mesdames et
sticks.
messieurs, vous écoutez une production.
We run this shit.
Unleashing the best on this musical quest. Getting the bangers and loving the artists we play on the show to invest. Are they passing the test? Unleashing the best on this musical quest. Getting the bangers and loving the artists we play on the show to invest. Are they passing the test? Unleashing the best. Yes, unleashing the best on this musical quest. Unleashing the best. Yes, unleashing the best. Are they passing the test? Unleashing the best. Yes, unleashing the best on this musical quest. Unleashing the best. Yes, unleashing the best. Are they passing the test? Just a country kid past a dream. A little slow by all means. My young people with a little smarts who could think more than just memes. Show you how to make a team. Mark Cuban with the lean. Growing through water hesitation. Here's a seed for the green. Submit your song right now. Out of world, start bound. BTMX gonna bring the crowd. Let the world hear your sound. It's a great way to build a network. Make the haters love you, now their chest hurt. This is your time to show a little skill. To win a race in your best verse. It's bars. Yeah, I'm gonna end it hard. I'm parallel like a pause. I'm the wizard of the dogs. Killing rap, get the gauze. I'm the shit like your draws. Got your mama in my arms. She's in the air like a palm. DJ Shadow, get the bomb. You the host, play the song. Now we unleashing the beast and it's on.
You're now watching Unleashing the Best, hosted by DJ Shadow.
Unleashing the best on this musical quest. Getting the bangers and loving the artists we play on the show to invest. Are they passing the test? Unleashing the best on this musical quest. Getting the bangers and loving the artists we play on the show to invest. Are they passing the test? Unleashing the best, yes, unleashing the best on this musical quest. Unleashing the best, yes, unleashing the best. Are they passing the test? Unleashing the best, yes, unleashing the best on this musical quest. Unleashing the best, yes, unleashing the best. Are they passing the test? Unleashing the best on this musical quest. Getting the bangers and loving the artists we play on the show.
To my allies, I bear the gift of immortality. To thine enemies, I bring HellFire. Murderous rhymes all of the time. I will command and you will abide. You will be lucky if I let you die. There isn't anyone darker than I. Give me the odds that you will survive, and I will match your way to win my life. Funny thing is, I've already died. Guess I will lyrically murder you twice. Coming inside, the devil and I have been patiently waiting for you to arrive. So come right inside and tell me some lies. I do not think you will survive the night. All I can smell is your crippling fright. I will tell you this, one and only time. Ain't nobody's ever made it out alive. I drown you in hellfire. Watch you burn. I drown you in hellfire. Now it's your turn. I drown you in hellfire. Where will you learn? I drown you in hellfire. Watch you burn. Come on now, what you waiting for? You ain't talking like you were before. What are you scared? You want some more? Here was the key, so open the door. Don't be alarmed by what's on the floor. Bodies are mangled, ripped and torn. Evidence that I settle every score. Well, you wanted to play, then you best be brave. Ain't nobody coming cause you can't be safe. Do you really think I wanna be in my way? Sit on down, give yourself a break. Better be careful of the games you play before I lay you in your fucking grave. I drown you in hellfire. Watch you burn. I drown you in hellfire. Now it's your turn. I drown you in hellfire. Where will you learn? I drown you in hellfire. Watch you burn.
Okay.
I hate this. Anyways, we're having typical. I know I'm stoned. I'm sorry. Welcome to Unleashing the Best, where we have Mad Clock waiting in the background. We're going to get inside of his mind. Get your questions ready, guys. This is Unleashing the Best. We're going to be talking about that song that you just got done watching and hearing, HellFire. And let's just dive into this conversation, this interview. So here we go on over to the one and only Mr. Mad Clock.
How you doing, guys?
So, that was an amazing video. Like, how long did it take you to get that whole process done? Because I know you had some struggles along the way, but, like, how long did it take you to get that whole concept to where you wanted it?
The part of the shooting didn't take too long. I want to say I had the first two shoots done within 6 months of each other, which there had to be 3 separate shoots total. There was two separate shoots for the church scenes, and then there was the third shoot at the graveyard. So I guess all 3 of those within a matter of like 6 months, and then all the setbacks in between that and then getting it finished was what it took about a year total from initial concept to publishing was about a year.
And was it worth the wait for you, especially with everything that you put into this video?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I I can't believe it was one of the things I was telling John and Machika, owner of First Angel Media. Pardon me. The first day we were shooting, it just I looked around at everything and I was just like, I can't believe I'm doing this. It's really happening. Like I was such a big idea. I had a lot of people involved. There's a lot of moving parts. And I was like, I'm kind of like the captain of this because no one else really has a clue what's going on other than like the script I gave them. But that was the moment where I was like, this is something really cool. This is special. And even though there were all the setbacks, by the end of it, I looked at it, I watched it, I had a tear in my eye, and I went, yeah, that was worth it.
So definitely amazing video, amazing lyrics. So now we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into your mind. Where did the lyrics come from? What part of this is it your story you're telling, or just some experiences you had throughout your life? Where did the words come to you from?
Okay, so it would the word and the whole idea was revolved around a concept that I'm just not impressed by, like, newer rap. I'm not impressed by Kanye. I'm not impressed by, all there's just a list of them that they don't, you know what I mean? The underground's keeping it real in my opinion, and that's where my music is derived from, is the underground. So I wanted to come up with a concept of like, all right, we need to clean house. We need to clean church, the church of rap, hip hop in general. Because the status of what's acceptable anymore is getting ridiculous, even on a local level. I'm going to dare say, because there's somehow it slipped through the cracks, in my opinion, of like, there's a lot of rappers that rap over their own lyrics live, and I don't know how that became acceptable, and that bothers the living shit out of me. So, yeah, that was the idea of like, let's just clean house. So HellFire was out trying to do HellFire, like, I'm gonna cleanse the scene. Like, I want me and a bunch of other people from the underground to kind of band together and just destroy what is being accepted in hip hop right now.
Let me see. There we go. Now we're back. So a very powerful statement that you were trying to make with your words, and like how did you get your team together? Did you pick them specifically for each person who was a part of that video, or was it just like a team concept for First Angel Media? Wait 1 second. For some reason, it muted you. My speakers did it.
Okay, I want to handpick these people because I really like their work. John is my favorite photographer in the entire reach, in my realm of who I could even reach out to. Randy Cole did a lot of the footage for the video as well. He did all the graveyard shooting. Shout out Randy Cole and his band Feast on the Fallen. They're doing some big things this year. But Randy was really integral. I love his style and his kind of a dark approach to things, kind of suited my style well. He just, explaining things to him just kind of came super easy. As soon as I started being like, I kind of want, he was like, oh, so like this. And it just kind of, he latched on pretty quick. So I knew that he was a good pick. Last but Dying Breed was a brutal business. So I wanted to use, the team inside the label, and that's how that went down. And Misread and Bella in particular were the two that I wanted in the video, especially because just of their general look, and it fit the idea, the profile that I had, and that the beginning of that relationship, especially with Bella and doing the first shoot, is kind of what evolved her to being a dancer for me on stage and kind of working for me now. And Misread, I mean, what else do you really have to say about that woman? She's incredible, and I was very, very adamant to get her in her busy schedule to be on that video, and she made time. She was I was very patient with her. She's very patient with me. It turned out great. Her brother, her husband Brad. That's what I was trying to say. Brad was the cult leader in the video, so he was the biggest dude in the middle. He offered his services to be filmed as he's a giant man. This man is huge. Brad's like 6'7", 250 pounds probably. He's a big dude. And I needed someone really large, and she was like, well, my husband's a giant. And I was like, okay, that'll work. And he was all for it. And he also did some behind the scenes photography when we shot the graveyard scenes, the Allegheny Cemetery with Randy. And yeah, I had very much handpicked kind of everybody because I was adamant on getting a specific way. I didn't want to just throw this together with people that I had available to me. You know what I mean? Because I have a pretty broad spectrum of people I could have picked or used. Because everyone knows everyone. You know what I mean? There's a very deep community we operate within, so it wouldn't have been anything to go find anyone else. But those are the people I picked because they were the ones that were going to help see my vision through. They were going to stay dedicated like they were, and they saw all this through me right to the end.
So, well, before this became where you were actually setting the people in their roles, how did this image come into your mind of how you wanted the scene to look? Because I know it wasn't just Randy and them who did amazing work, but it had to come from your imagination. So, what brought you to make that whole look come out the way it did, especially with Bella and all the characters that you brought to life and from inside your mind? How did that concept come to be, and like, what helped you create that scene inside your mind so you can make it such a masterful piece, a part of your new 2022 music drop?
I had just thought about, like I said, the concept of like washing the church, cleansing the church of hip-hop in a way. And I was like, well, let's try to create imagery that kind of coincides with my theory or the storyline per se. Bella has the look, and I just pictured her in a demon outfit. I wasn't really sure at the time. I was like, it'd be cool. I had this idea, like this demon following me everywhere, and the first shots actually we have here, signed prints from Bella and myself that'll be available at shows and in merch bundles. Anyway, that photo shoot kind of stemmed the idea of, I'm trying to reclaim control of my demons and my past, past drug history. I've been clean going on 7 years now. So there's so many layers entailed in it. But to get back to the question, because I trail off, I digress. The idea I'd thought about, like I said, let's just make a literal image of what it is I'm trying to say and how I'm trying to portray everything. So I wanted to come in and, see this church and you see all the extras in the pews are all sitting there kind of like hunched over or out of it, that these people that are consumed by what is acceptable in hip hop now, being consumed by what they're just being shoved in their faces and what they're being presented with in the media. So that was how I kind of portrayed that. And then the cultists, the leaders, and the cult leaders of the church of hip hop that control everything, that run everything, that tell people what to, what's hot and what's not, was kind of how I portrayed that image. And I wanted to just be able to come in and just clean house and just, at first it was like, how do we pull off this like bloody massacre? And it was like, maybe it doesn't have to be that, let's keep something to the imagination, keep it as simple as we can, but still being as effective as possible. So it was just like this arm. I kept picturing myself just this, and you see the big arm motion. And as I stand up out of the throne and they all drop, it was like this unseen kind of power that I'm going to project my will. That was what that was saying. I'm going to impede my will upon what I feel like just is unacceptable anymore. Rappers in these local scenes rapping over their own lyrics and all these yes people around them. It's got to stop. You know what I mean? Not everybody can rap, and that's fine. You don't have to, or you don't have to tell your friends that they can when they can't. It's fine. Pardon me. But yes. So I had and we found the church. Miss Red actually was the one that I pointed out, the Avon Memorial Church that we had filmed in, that they had done a prior photo shoot with other people in it. And I saw the look of the church and I was like, wow, the stained glass windows, the big organ in the front, it was like the dream come true. It was almost exactly what I had pictured in my head, this big big Gothic looking almost, but very detailed in the woodwork. And it just looked perfect. And the way the pews it came out was what had grabbed me. The felt happened to be red as well, and they're part of my color. It was like things just kept lining up, and I was like, this is the place. This has to be it. So once I had the place in mind, I started storyboarding in a way of like kind of how the scene's going to go. I'm going to walk in, I'm going to sit down, impose my will. I wanted scenes of the people in the pews. And then Miss Red came in because she's in also the hook of the song, I'll Drown You in Hellfire, the cemetery scene that Randy Cole shot. I wanted to have her in more than just that. Like, what else can we give her other than this just tiny section? I was like, it'd be really cool to work, you're working, walking around, talking to the other, just it developed very organically. And it was definitely all my idea. It was 90% of it, 95%. Bella and Red definitely had ideas, especially Red had ideas for the cemetery scene where we were all shooting. Randy, me, her bouncing ideas off. Like, I was like, this is my general idea. This is what I'm going for. They picked up very quickly, and we're just like, this would work. What do you think about this? It just all seemed to work easier than I'd ever expected it to. You know what I mean? And being able to direct, in a sense, because I wrote the script, I directed kind of everybody. I got all the outfits together for the zealots, and Brad obviously is the cult leader, and everybody. It was this massive ordeal, and it's I kept thinking, like, this is how I want it to look, and the next thing you know, it looked like that. It just kept going that way. You know what I mean? And the end of it all, I had all the footage, and Santos from Downcast Spark Media did a fantastic job editing that, and really got down to the meat and potatoes of the film. And I say he stacked the scenes very well. The transitions are phenomenal. In my head, even me and him would talk and converse and say, okay, how do you want the scene to look, or how do you want to move into the next one? And it's like, I just love that glitchy kind of in and out. There's the one part that's my favorite of the entire music video where he comes over to the back of the chair and he kind of like shakes, and you see all the zealots in the front with me. It was just like, oh, it's Hollywood. You know what I mean? Those are the things that made me proud that video happened.
So we do got a lot of comments. I'm going to go over and read some of them for you.
Sure.
We have Soul Snatcher saying, hey, HellFire fans. They also go on to say over on Twitch, you're keeping it down to the pits of real Mad Clock. They say they love Mrs. Red, Bella Rot, and Mad Clock, especially because that came out fantastic how you did that. It really did. I think that, that's why I wanted you to explain it, because the way it seemed like it was like Mrs. Red was the one in charge, and you were listening, like, in fight with her for power.
Right. Yeah. Her role in that. Okay, so like the graveyard part was like, I wanted to play poker with the devil. Like, how cool? You don't get any cooler than that. And she was already playing the devil herself. So I just had this really cool idea. It was like, I want to play poker with the devil and lose my soul. You know what I mean? But like, it's not losing your soul to the devil. It's just like, I to a point, like, that's me succumbing to that darker part of me that has to go on this rampage. That has to go on this like crusade against the way hip hop is now. That's an intense, insane part of me that she's trying to preserve. And by losing, I lose the card game to her. By that, in a sense, is like, you are my bad child. You are my sinful child. You are the angry, the aggression. You are all that you've been trying to put away for a while. Don't deny who you really are. It's just more of the concept of like, I think I finally realized how to use my anger, intensity, and rage for a more constructive place in the world, I guess. And I'm using it in my music and not in the ways I used to.
So music is like a big therapy session for you, especially when you're artistically getting this out. Now, once you finally got this out, did you feel better emotionally as you puked this idea from your head? Or did you feel like you lifted some of the poison off your chest and out of your veins as you completed it?
Yeah, it was very like, I have the behind the scenes footage. I have a lot of that, thanks to Last of a Dying Breed for supplying that for me. Of, they caught me in my moments where I'm just kind of directing people and be like, hey, go here. I have it posted on my YouTube for anybody that wants to go see it. And my wife, Mama Mad Clock, shout out Mama Mad Clock, had mentioned that I just looked so natural in doing what I was doing and moving around and be like, hey, I want this, let's try here, and then communicate here and do that. I felt like I was in my element. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what I realized I was born to do. I want to do music. I want to do music videos. I want to be an entertainer. I want to be a live performer. I want to be all these things because I feel very secure about being good at those things. You know what I mean? And we all kind of cling to a secure way of life. I feel like I'm a good dad. I'm a good husband. I'm a good performer. I'm a good musician. All those things keep me wanting to be those things. And, it was really just kind of eye-opening to see all that. And I realized that is my therapy. You know what I mean? That's what gets me through Oh, there's Mama Mad Clock right there. Say hi, Mama. Mama just got done making some.
So you got some more comments. You got Caleb Strauss up in the house showing his support. He says, late showing up for my boy here, but definitely had to show up and show some love. You got Sage with one part of Soul Snatcher says, Mad Clock, did your artistic vision play out exactly how you wanted it? Or do you think you want to change it when you did the HellFire album?
That's a pretty good question. There was a lot of footage that was just, filmed. I had a lot to go through. And Santos as well had a lot of editing to go through. It was kind of a, we have so much here, what are we going to use? And I wouldn't say I would do it different necessarily. I feel like the story got to play itself out the way it was intended to, to a degree. Maybe I should have made a longer song. I don't know, but for the most, I would say 99% yes. It wasn't my overall vision, but I think my overall vision just didn't have enough room, to be there. So it definitely got the job done. I'm very proud of it.
So some more comments that they have is Caleb goes, hey, the Soul Snatchers are saying hi to Mama Mad Clock, which is she not still in charge of making your merch and stuff like that you actually have?
Yes. Yeah, we're getting upgraded equipment, so we're going to be able to do full color. We're going to go to full color merchandise. We're going to be able to do hats and sweatpants and all these other things very soon. I'm waiting on the equipment. So there'll be there'll be a wider variety of things available at shows. But for stuff that I don't have in-house, you can find on madclockmerch.com.
And all these links are actually going to be tagged into our YouTube video by tomorrow night. So you'll be able to click on Mad Clock. And actually, if you go click on his YouTube, you should be able to find all his links already. You can also find him over at First Angel Media because he's not only an amazing artist and a visionary, but he's also a writer behind the scenes as well. So you're constantly busy. I know you got on top of the family life. Was it hard at any point to differentiate between trying to do this and family life?
Yeah, I mean, that was like scheduling with the wife obviously was priority one, because then if the scheduling went smooth, I was, able to do everything I wanted to do, because I have to travel 2 hours just to get to Pittsburgh where all my people are at. I didn't want to do it in this area. I've kind of ran this area out of ideas in a sense. There's just so much more Pittsburgh has to offer. Excuse me. And we have kids that transport between other parents every other weekend. So we would take advantage of those weekends where we had less or, no children. Or if we had to do a date where it worked for everyone's schedules and not ours, like, okay, well, Bella and Joe are out there. They have children as well. Bring the kids in. We're like a one big family. So all our kids hang out, they play online together, and John's boys and my boy, they play online together. And it's not as difficult as I thought it would be with how close our families are. And Mama Mad Clocks, obviously, always utmost support. So she's like, what do we got to do?
So what I think people should do, instead of always asking questions about this video, how about you guys go straight over to his link and buy the merch that Mama Mad Clock does so hard to make and then you can show your support to the artist. That's for every artist that we show you guys. The best way to support them is buy their merch.
Absolutely. And that's where we make the money to be able to put back into what we're doing to entertain you more. You know what I mean? I'm growing the live show this year, so I'm adding a character to the show. She will not be on stage as much as Belle, all like that, but she will be playing an integral part in my live show. Details on that further. We're going to do a whole promo and everything for that, so that'll be released down the line. But she will be involved in our live show this year. Just upgraded equipment, so we get a cleaner live show and everything runs a little bit smoother. It's a lot, you know what I mean, to travel. So like I said, I travel anywhere up to between 2 to 3 hours for anything. I'm going to Indiana this year. That's a 5-hour drive. I'm going to Tennessee this year. I have to drive to that as well for Labor Day weekend. So, it all costs a lot, and we don't make money off streams. People that don't know, we really don't. It's like 0.000 or 0.006. last time I checked a stream per click on Spotify. So absolutely, I love that my music is accessible to everyone, but that's not where I make my money to be able to invest back into my business. It is in merch. You're absolutely right.
So definitely, guys, everyone show your support. He definitely got the message across with HellFire. But the next question I have for you is: there going to be a part 2?
For HellFire, no. There's other stuff in the works. I'm going to be doing another hip hop album, obviously, but I think I'm going to be switching gears to a degree. I have another rock band I'm now involved with. I'm drumming for a band now. We have shows coming up this summer. More details on that, go check my page. Not saying too much over the air. We do have shows booked as that band as well. So I'll be getting back behind the drum kit for the first time in almost 10 years. Super cool. Super excited to be doing that. But basically the plan this year is to play with my new rock band, do all the Mad Clock shows I possibly can and travel, and then I'm writing the acoustic EP.
Which is that going to also have the artwork that you put into like HellFire into that acoustic LP? Like, are you going to have like stories or comic book go with it?
Yeah, I want to do something totally different. I don't want to do the normal live action kind of, the whole acoustic avenue is a chance for me to do literally everything different, and that's kind of the point. I don't want to do anything like I do with my hip hop stuff. So I think it's going to be in a art form of some kind, whether it's, animation or comic book or something. I wanted something along them lines where it's not, I don't want to be the face of that music. I don't want to be, there's a picture of me on the cover of the old me, but that was very intentful, purposeful for that. But for Murder Ballads, which is going to be the upcoming series, it'll be a continuated series. I might do 5 or 6 of them, depends on how much longer I'm doing music actively. No one knows the future, but yeah, I'm going to keep that. So I don't have to, come up with a new concept, new idea. I can just take what I feel my acoustic music is and keep doing that and keep evolving it as I do it, basically.
Well, as a big fan of yours, I want to go ahead and tell you thank you so much for actually coming out with that. You really did almost, to me, you almost definitely hit Devil May Cry on the head. I think you chose an amazing cast. And, your whole entire team did an amazing job. Definitely trying to get your message across. So, thank you for finally releasing that. And also, thank you for taking time out of your family to come on tonight's show.
Absolutely.
And let us get behind the scenes and inside your mind. Is there anything else that you would like to tell your fans that maybe they don't know, or maybe they,
Yeah, I have Devils Never Cries dropping April 6th. So it'll be available on all platforms. That has the singles HellFire on it. It has Shadowville on it. People are familiar with that. Anyone that's seen me live has seen me perform Blood Money. That one's on there as well. And the title track Devils Never Cry obviously is on there. That no one else has heard but me, and I think the wife. So there's a couple surprises on there. The entire album was mixed and mastered by Ritual of Ether. If you guys are familiar with him, She Entertainment.
Most definitely, he's played here a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ritual of Ether is a big influence on me as of late. Model Raven, Joe, shout out my man. He turned me on to Ritual when I met him early on, and he's just had a huge impact. He is insanely underrated. I just want to say that guy doesn't get enough credit for how talented he really is, and it blows me away how little attention that guy actually gets. In any case, he's influenced my music and enough that I've gotten to open up for him. And it was amazing getting to meet him. And through conversation and good word of mouth and through help of my very dear friend Joe, I was able to get Ritual to mix and master the album. And I'm amazed at how it turned out. You guys are very much going to like this.
Yeah, because it seems like every time Ritual Ether involves his time with any artist, it just seems like a masterpiece. And just, because he's working with you. He's worked with artists like Drumma. He's worked with so many other different people. And a lot of people just don't understand how amazing he really is telling it. Yeah. So it's nice that you actually said that, because I started talking to them because I was talking to Razakel way before, I knew about the rest of the team. But it definitely is nice to actually see you coming out more musically. Like, you're going to be able to be crossing genres now. And etc. Do you feel a big relief in that now you're able to grow the way you want to? And do you see a brighter future in this?
Absolutely. I don't have to be restricted to any one thing because I technically have a label from the Depths Entertainment. I've just signed a promotional deal with them and for 1 year, and I'm super happy. They're on top of everything immediately, without question. They already have my site up. They have my interview put out. They're just from the Depths Entertainment. Shout out because they're Randy Cole and Feast of the Fallen are also on that label as well. So it's cool to be back on the same label as Randy again. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I don't have to limit myself to labels necessarily. I can stay along the lines of hip hop, but I opened up for Dropout Kings twice last year, and I got to know them guys fairly well. Joe Lana, the drummer, and I have in messages, and I'm trying to convince him to not really. He offered, but we want to do a drum cover of one of my songs, and I'm very excited for that one to come out. So we're in talks with that. I'm doing a lot of collabs lately too. Me and Ben MC just released one called Burning Bridges. That one's on YouTube. I'm super, super proud of that one. That one's like a fast rap, but it's like a pop punk kind of a version of me, and I just hear something different. I'm like, let me try it. And it comes out and I'm like, cool. It just further proves that I don't have to limit myself to labels because I can do the acoustic thing however I see fit. And my hip hop is pretty flexible. I can do trap metal, I can do dark metal, dark rap, I can do pop punk, I can do a various amount of things.
So it's really to see that you're more happier in your quest for music, because between the last interview and now, you can definitely see the growth in you. So definitely, thank you so much for keeping evolving for us, especially music.
Absolutely.
Because now you'll be able to connect with more fans on different genre levels as well. Because a lot of people still use the word genre. A lot of you guys are mixing out of it. That word is going to go extinct because artists like you.
Right.
So we want to go ahead and tell you thank you so much for coming on tonight's Unleashing the Best. Thank you for the insights behind HellFire. I think a lot of the fans are now going to get more of an understanding behind it. Can't wait to see what else you drop. Don't forget, like you said, on April what again? Sorry, I apologize.
April 6th.
April 6th. Don't forget to go check out his Facebook. All his social media will tell you all his up-and-date projects, information that you need to go see him live. Anything like that, you'll find right there all his links. So we're going to go ahead and let you go. And thank you so much for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Shout out BTMX. You guys are always supporting everybody all the time, and it's great and beautiful. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Yep, thank you so much. Keep it up, and we'll definitely have your back 100%.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, we're going to be right back with me and Sean Kudo, and you guys just enjoyed this new song, another song that we have ready for you. This is my Michael Blue Eyes with his song Choose Few, featuring Extra Rated.
Cause I won't stop. I keep on rhyming cause I can't quit. There ain't no quitting when there's people depending on you to win. Get the bag and the crown, feel like the chosen one. I keep on grinding cause I won't stop. I keep on rhyming cause I can't quit. There ain't no quitting when there's people depending on you to win. Get the bag and the crown, feel like the chosen one. Rhymes are like a pistol, I keep bullets by the fistful. Inside your ear, cerebellum, it gets ripped in two. Think I'm playing, see me slaying, vocal phone fifth. A go-getter, I'ma ice you on a cold script. Think you a genius, motherfucker, y'all don't know shit. There's killers everywhere, so close your eyes at your own risk. Lo and behold, she moans when it's deep low. Please tell your bitch, keep on pushing on skeet hoes. Loot hungry, all I'm keeping is that G code. If I get smoked, I guess it's time for G.O.D's home. Until that time, I live my life like it's my last day. Get high switch and blow it all off in one day. I was a king doing prison time, the song say. But the public wanted me miserable, the bloggers say misery was company. They won't be happy till I'm Swayze. I'm telling you now, the streets raised me. I keep on grinding cause I won't stop. I keep on rhyming cause I can't quit. There ain't no quitting when there's people depending on you to win. Get the bag and the crown, feel like the chosen one. I keep on grinding cause I won't stop. I keep on rhyming cause I can't quit. There ain't no quitting when
it's people depending on you to win, get the bag and the crown, feel like the chosen
I
one.
felt like a first round draft pick, ended up being the last pick. If the last should be first, then the first should be last. Then kept grinding, steadily elevated to the top. But I persevered through half of you average dudes with a stop. I stood on my 10 toes, the other half of y'all would have dropped. Friends of distinction, going in circles, hands on the clock. Round and round I go, that ought to humble you. If you brittle, the pressure will crumble you little by little, and it will become to you. Don't be complacent and don't get too comfortable. That's a gym for you. Build your strength, that's a gym for you. Build your faith, that's a hymn for you. Ain't none of your friends going down with the ship, they ain't willing to swim for you. No better or worse for rich or poor, through thick or for thin for you. Everybody related to you ain't family, but that's your kin for you. I'ma keep it a buck, no fantasy, make believe or pretend for you. Never give up, cause right at the end, that's when it begins for you. It's the game of life, and you the only one that's gonna win for you.
I keep on grinding cause I won't stop. I keep on rhyming cause I can't quit. There ain't no quitting when it's people depending on you to win, get the bag and the crown, feel like the chosen one. I keep on grinding cause I won't stop. I keep on rhyming cause I can't quit. There ain't no quitting when it's people depending on you to win, get the bag and the crown, feel like the chosen one.
So welcome. We just did an amazing interview, and he's trying to hide. Oh yeah. Anyway, wrong show.
I don't care anymore.
So once again, thank you guys for watching. This is DJ Shadow, and we just got done doing an amazing video.
Wow.
Interview, which is a video technically.
Okay,
with
put the weed
Mr.
down,
Madclock.
put the bowl down.
No, I want to go on the trip. Anyways, we do got Caleb Strauss on YouTube saying, "Great show, great interview. Love this
Hi,
man, his
Daddy.
music, and I'm proud to know him and call him a friend and colleague. Keep rocking it, everybody." And then you got me dropping the links to the artists that you just got in here. So this is the part of the show where we go into up-and-coming talent like Madclock, that we and make sure their voices and their beautiful, amazing hard work gets across to everyone. And we definitely want to hear you guys' feedback and what you guys think about the music that we're playing, because your guys' voices matter here at BTMX. I'm just going to go ahead and spin some more shit. Don't forget to share this out. We're live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you think we should go live on Instagram when we do the show, let me know in the comments. Even after the show, let us know in the comments. We value everything that everyone says. Oh, so we got the Soul Snatchers, a great interview. Thank you so much. But that goes all to Mr. Madclock. Hopefully you like the scene. It was all about him. So we're gonna go ahead and take you into the next artist that we have, despite get you guys hyped up on the night. And also give you a review. He hasn't heard it. I haven't heard it. This will be the first review of the song. And the name of the song is called The Devil Wrote This. So all these songs are kind of based off what the topic, what HellFire I thought was about, until we actually got the, behind the thing. But this is by an amazing up-and-coming artist called NASCAR AL. So let me know what you guys thinking about in the comments about his song, The Devil Wrote These Lyrics.
Bitch, I'm NASCAR, who are you? Call me a streak, her pussy so pink it remind me of soccer retreat. My heart so freezy, make green like it's kiwi, but my demon's talking to me. He wanna beat me, but fuck it, that ain't too easy. I cut him up like a leechy, and bitch, I'm blowing on seaweed until I slurp on my bed. She put the lump on my leg, these boys ain't heard of me yet, but now I'm cutting their necks like massacre. After her, I shoot at your family with a massacre. Smashing her like Gallagher, never run out of ammo, bitch, I got scavenger. Pistol whip, bust your lip, don't need me a strap, my blade is Excalibur. Designer metal, you get the gist, sometime the devil need therapist, so call it therapist, I think I need one. 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 We don't want to kill them yet, and no, we don't have internet. LSD, my brain sounds free, please burn me with your cigarette.
My biggest hit. Biggest single hit.
Sneaking the butchers, I hope that you overlook it. All these opposites crooked, I make them swallow my urine. Energy be on me, it's tatted on my neck for it. Depression all in me, I feel like fucking E-or. And I don't got no paper, I'm finna fucking E-whore. Or walk in the bay with tape on my chest and C4. She arching the back, my dick make her look like Igor. Pussy one hate, I'm shooting them in his keyboard.
Bitch, I rock like Metallica, shoot just like Gallagher. Neck on Canada, high on Salvia. NASCAR the devil, I practice in black magic. Barrel in my mouth, I'm eating the 50 caliber.
How do you film that?
Let's slide on up in here.
So what do you think of that?
Decent.
I
liked it.
NASCAR AO. Definitely, I give it a 10. I liked what he did with it. Kind of had like almost like a gizmo feel to it.
Yeah.
You definitely bring you up to life, get you out of hype. Let me know what you guys thought about that song in the comments. But we want to get as much music as possible out tonight, especially for you guys. Well, that was my 9 for the day. Laugh out loud. You haven't even heard any more of the music yet. You're just going, oh, it's my 9. All right, so we had a whole bunch of dudes on the show already with amazing talent.
Too much of a sausage fest. Jesus Christ, even for
now
me.
It's time for woman power, like our BTMX playlist. It's right there on our BTMX Facebook page. We actually have a playlist. It's all women power. There's maybe a dude collabing, but it's all female artists from different genres. If you want a musical trip that's female powered, definitely go over and check out our playlist, our Spotify playlist right there on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook and Instagram. All right, so the next female artist I have for you, because we're going to try to keep this a little bit even tonight out of respect, because females are amazing up-and-coming artists as well, like Sky Daddy, and this is her song, Psychic. No, this is her song, Psychotic. Psychotic.
Why does the darkness feel so familiar? You made me heartless, probably a killer. I feel psychotic, you crossed the line. Now I take narcotics to ease my mind. Why does the darkness feel so familiar? You made me heartless, probably a killer. I feel psychotic, you crossed the line. Now I take narcotics to ease my mind. I don't like the darkness cause it reminds me of myself. Lately I've been wishing I was anybody else, and I'm just hashing it out, but you can't really tell. Even the voices in my head are telling me to go to hell. Won't wish there's some worse enemies that I'm fine, but I just pretend to be, and nobody knows what gets to me. It's not really just my anxiety, it's the way we preach sobriety, it's the teachings of society. Show your vulnerability. I know it's hard, I know it's scary, but some burdens you just cannot bury deep inside the cemetery, or some kind of sanctuary. My relationship with God it varies. Maybe it's hereditary, hopefully just temporary, but why do I feel secondary? And why does the darkness feel so familiar? You made me heartless, probably a killer. I feel psychotic, you crossed the line. Now I take narcotics to ease my mind. Why does the darkness feel so familiar? You made me heartless, probably a killer. I feel psychotic, you crossed the line. Now I take narcotics to ease my mind. I don't like the darkness cause it reminds me of myself. Lately I've been wishing I was anybody else, and I'm just hashing it out, but you can't really tell. Even the voices in my head are telling me to go to hell. Why does the darkness feel so familiar? You made me heartless, probably a killer. I feel psychotic, you crossed the line. Now I take narcotics to ease my mind. Kicking it, laying back, chilling in a loony bin, locked up in a piggy pen, waiting till the drugs kick in. Spongy, onesie, dungy in, eyes are red and rolling in, crawling in my skin again. Kicking it, laying back, waiting on the time to pass, caging like a maniac, feel like an insomniac, lights up like the Zodiac, just waiting till this beast attacks. Why does the darkness feel so
So what do you think of that, Sky Daddy?
I've heard it before, but every time I hear it, I love it.
We'll see what the Soul Snatcher says since it's the only one watching. Favorite scene. They love that Sky Daddy. Why not? So let's go ahead into somebody we've had here at BTMX, but he was on the Underground show. He's actually coming out with a new song just days away from dropping. But the song we're going to end up bringing to you is Let Me Slow It Down. And it's a rap too fast. And it's by the amazing up-and-coming artist Extra Overdose. And let's see what you guys think and your opinions. If he catches your attention to actually get on your guys' playlist, let us know in the comments.
He's already on mine.
Yeah, let's see if you like this one now.
Everybody wanna know who I'm signing with, but they don't really fuck with me, that's the vibe I get. Say I rap too fast every time I spit, so I had to slow it down. Taking back to light speed and sweet dreams, America lyrical predator, racing the temperature, never been regular. Let me slow it down before I get ahead of ya. That's your baby mom's, let me in the neck from her. Said her name Jenny, but I call her Jennifer. Me, myself, and I, no room for competitors, telling me never say never, don't give a fuck about whoever claiming they better, chaining unfortunate things over. Those your veins, never closer to what I'm saying. What I'm saying on my mom's, I ain't playing. Mind racing, wrong probation, traffic shot dead, damn, wish I could've saved him. It's my private life, I won't stop till my pocket's right. Sit tight, bars just reignite, my zone will be twilight, midnight. I piss on your gravesite, parasites can give a fuck what you like. Because when I get this spitting, ripping apart your ligaments, protection case I'm vigilant, nothing equivalent to and two in my element. Let me slow it down a bit, because they say I rap too fast every time I spit. Well, let me slow it down a bit. They say I rap too fast every time I spit. Well, let me slow it down a bit. Look, violent and Jay, Shaggy is too dope. Yesterday, watch a young girl hang herself while I wrote Facebook Live. What a surprise, innocent lies, victimized, true lies, idolized, waiting on my demise. Must have been ill-advised, the squad is suicide. My morals ain't stabilized, the music I utilize. Lyrical exercise be the reason I am alive. Speaking thoughts in the words that I feel inside. This my private life, I won't stop till my family right. Sit tight as my words take flight. You stuck at a red light, writer's block. Majority time you can't write, cause the shit you saying ain't fitting or even make sense. Let me show you bricks, what I do with a pen. Last tape was a waste, so I'm proving again. Prove that I do this to win, injectors injecting. They say I rap too fast every time I spit. Well, let me slow it down a bit. They say I rap too fast every time I spit. Well.
So once again, guys, that was Extra Overdose. What did you think of that song?
Fucking phenomenal.
So we definitely give it, you got 2 10s over here. What do you guys think? We got Hell Yeah. Yes, I'm biased. Little Snatcher says that we're on YouTube. Then my sister over on Twitch says she gets a 10. And then lyrics, and then now that was by Sky Daddy she's talking about. Lyrics get a 9. Lyrics get a 9, but video gets an 8 for Mr. Overdose from the Soul Snatchers. So we do got more music for you guys. We're gonna go ahead and take you into another female artist. You guys haven't heard her on the show for a while. This is Miss Marley Quinn. And one of the songs I wanted to bring to you guys' attention, see if you guys want to add her to your everyday playlist. Does she catch your attention? Is the lyrics worth your guys' time? Let me know in the comments, because this shit matters. Because here at BTMX, we're just months away from getting ready to release this radio station that's going to be on an app. And all these amazing artists are going to be part of it that we have here at the show. I have permission from every single artist that I'm bringing to you guys' attention. And that's what's amazing about what we've been doing. Thanks to all you guys at home and helping us grow over on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and Instagram. Just sharing and liking and bringing your music to us. we want to help everyone succeed. We even help small businesses as well. So, hello. This whole snatcher says, dude does have some good flow, though. I think they forgot who he is. No, and that's a good thing. We want to hear the good and the bad from you. So just, if you have something bad to say it. So
I'm sorry, I can't say nothing bad about that dude. He's just got that flow about him that, like, grips you.
Yeah. And especially, like, each time he does a song, it's a different style in his voice.
And it's a different feel, too.
Mm-hmm. So here we go with Marley Quinn and her song, Wet Dreams.
I've been having wet dreams and thinking about you all day. Trying to make it to the bed, got started in the hallway. Oh, I've been thinking about you all day. I'll be waiting on you when you walking through the doorway. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. I told you to come over cause you're loving I've been missing. I heard you coming in, so let me get into position. Got my legs spread, waiting on you in the kitchen. Lift me off the counter, here's your dinner, baby, digging. Your body on mine, it make me lose my mind. We been at it 4 hours, lost track of the time. We need a break, well at least I need mine. When he hit from the back, he be bending my spine. Say, damn, baby, you where you be making a mess. Told him do more and it told to me less. Not conversation, we bout to have sex. Teach you some things that won't be on the test. Oh, he say, Molly, you the illest. Put this pussy in your mouth and show me what the deal is. I ain't even trying to be your wife. You want the pussy more than one night. As long as you had to come gushing out. As long as you eat on the pussy right, alright. Having wet dreams and thinking about you all day. Trying to make it to the bed, got started in the hallway. Oh, I've been thinking about you all day. I'll be waiting on you when you walking through the doorway. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. You heard me right, come fuck me up. Smash that dick inside my guts. Made me scream and holler and then hold me down if I try to run. Fuck it like we making babies. I know that I drive you crazy. I'ma squeeze these walls around you like you claustrophobic, baby. We gon' have a good time, fucking till the neighbors call. You gon' have a good time swimming through my waterfall. Got my legs caught back, I'm about to bust. I don't give a fuck if this love or lust. I'ma throw that ass back till he had enough. I'ma pop the pussy fast like a man in a rush. He asked me, do you love me? And I told him that I feel him. But we ain't going steady, baby. Why you catching feelings? Put the tongue on me, I'm in the days. He asked me what he was, and I told him, babe, don't put title on things. I just wanna play. If you really want me, better hold your spade, okay? Having wet dreams and thinking about you all day. Trying to make it to the bed, got started in the hallway. Oh, I've been thinking about you all day. I'll be waiting on you when you walking through the doorway. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Hey, come fuck me up, come fuck me up. Thinking about you all day. Started in the hallway.
So once again, guys, that was Molly Quinn with her song "Wet Dreams." Well, I think a lot of people are gonna get offended when they hear that, but you don't get offended when a dude talks about it. Oh, it's so wrong for a female to, fuck that shit. 2022 females are allowed to feel like dudes. Explain how they want to feel it, I guess. So we're at the end of our show. Unfortunately, we do have one more music for you guys to enjoy. We do have a lot of interviews happening this week, so you don't want to miss anything. So if you are brand new to watching us here at BTMX, do me a favor. Not only do I want you to hit that subscribe button, I gotta bribe you to do that. Hit the subscribe button, but also hit the little bell beside it, because we have shows all week long. With each show has their own type of flavor to it and twist, and basically we try to create content that fits everyone, so everyone can have a great time. And don't forget, your voices are important to us. Don't forget to go ahead and talk back. Let us know how you're feeling. We just gained a new follower. Thomas Duxton. Thank you so much for that. And don't forget, even if you can't watch this video on YouTube's going to mute it. I mean, Facebook's going to mute it. Go over to our YouTube channel. YouTube and Twitch, they don't mute it on you guys, and we definitely want to hear your guys' voices. We do go back and look at the comments, and we are taking notes on what people are enjoying, what they're not enjoying, so we can bring the best of the best when our radio station comes out. Don't forget, you can catch this on every music platform out there. We're like artists now, except for this is a podcast. And you can catch us on Google and also on Amazon.
And Spotify.
Well, that's on music platform, dipshit.
I know.
Every time. Every show.
Hey, I love Spotify and YouTube. Okay, I'm sorry.
Google, Amazon. Most places you can find music on Amazon, but you can't really find it on Google like that. But we're there now. Go listen. Put us in your car. Don't try to like pay attention and drive. Just listen. You can always come back and comment to us. So the last artist I'm bringing to the table for you guys is Playboy the Beast. This artist is coming back and kicking ass. He did a lot of hard work into the music video. I'm going to go ahead and last video of the show I'm going to play for you. Don't forget, at the very beginning of the show, you got to hear Professor Valine, who's fastly growing, guys. Made number 2 on the title charts. Very proud of him for rap and hip hop artist. That was this song, Swamp Life. Go check him out on YouTube. You can actually go check him on his Facebook page. He is a BTMX artist. We own that music. Because we're not just a podcast, guys. We're in multiple fields of entertainment that we cover. And not only that, we're a label as well. And we don't just do rap artists. Our label goes across every genre. Just based on artists. Scott Rocky Rob, I'm late. Well, at least you didn't come totally late. Now you get to listen to the song. So here we go with Playboy the Beast with his song Stand Back and Stand By. And thank you guys so much. Definitely want to still have you leave your comments. Don't forget, I won't see you again until Saturday. But we may end up having a special interview on the Underground Show with DJ Draxus with no other than the band Blood of Beloved. I'm waiting for somebody's face to change. He don't even give a shit. He's back there playing
bullshit.
He's Minecraft.
No, actually, I just checked Nightshade's message.
Shh. We don't have contacts like that, remember? Also, if you guys are enjoying what we're doing, especially if you're watching over on Facebook page, do us a favor, leave us a review. We can't fix it if we don't know. And if you are enjoying, that's even the better. So don't forget, we do have shows for the rest of this week to talk about. We do have tomorrow, we have Sage's cosplay and beauty magic. Mm-hmm. She's going to be doing, I heard, some type of doll thing. Let's see if she scares the shit out of her viewers. And then right after that, we have Cryptic Chaos on Thursday with Mr. Dead Dreams of South, which is another amazing up-and-coming artist, Still Let Death, which all the artists that you've seen in this, we're actually going to tag, and by tomorrow night, you guys will be able just to click on each and every one of these artists that were played, so you can just go straight to the music yourself. Then, what else? Then no, we're not doing that. No, we killed that show. Yeah, Grey Beats and Spitting Fire right now is on pause. We do have the Soul Snatchers on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, bringing you state by state information about the LGBT community and your rights and laws. Then we go into the darkest part of the night, where we bring light to you with DJ Draxus, your demonic clown, and this dipshit who goes out crazy on the Underground Show. You know what music they bring. I just love molesting DJ Draxus. And this one too now. And then we go into Saturday with Mama's Care and Share Show, where if you got a shitty week and you want someone to talk to uplift you, to talk about issues, talk about the topic of the night, she is the person for you. And so is our whole entire team. And then we go right after her show, we will be doing Twisted Gardens. So it's like you get a double feature. The next week is going to be special because you not only get an interview there's going to be an interview for the Soul Snatchers. There's going to be an interview for the Underground Show. There's going to be an interview for Mom's Karen Share Show, and there's an interview for Twisted Gardens. Ooh.
What about the round table, though, on Sunday?
That's not counted as an interview. Everybody's welcome. And they're going to be doing the state of Tennessee. So if you're from Tennessee and you don't know your rights in the LGBT community, you will then. Also, they're going to actually do all 50 states on their own YouTube channel where there's no interruptions and got people fucking with them. So they can actually make sure you guys got all the information as well. But they're going to be going over about it live so they can hear you guys, what your thoughts are. But they also use music in their mixed genre show to help people relate and have a great time. Yep. So thank you so much. Enjoy this brand new song from Playboy the Beast. He put a lot of hard work in this, guys, and I give this a 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 all day. This is Stand Back and Stand By. And you guys have a great night. Thank you for being a part of the show. Like I said, don't forget we're live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Please follow, please subscribe, and join our ever-growing family.
That was a quick stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing problem.
Bro, they stole the election right in front of our eyes. Yo, how y'all claiming to be woke, but yet you fall for they lies. I think it's time to rise, do or die. You gotta choose sides. I'm a patriot, that means I swallow blood before my pride. Yo, I don't play about my freedom and the troops that have died for this beloved country while you was all comfy inside. They would never tread on me, that's why my boots always tied. These stars and stripes my gang colors, and I'm ready to ride. Cause if you don't stand up for something, you will fall for anything. Y'all some puppets, they the puppet masters pulling your strings. The Biden's got ties to China, and that can't be denied. Emails and hard drives, they sold us out, the shit is a crime. But you won't hear a thing about it on your mainstream news. It's only fuck Donald Trump with your mainstream views. But I refuse to be that dude, y'all gotta show me the proof. Cause I'm not seeking popularity, I'm seeking the truth, that's rare. I'm locked and loaded, ready for a civil war. Don't try to tread on me or threaten me, cause I will brawl. United we stand, divided we fall. But half of y'all have got it fucked up, if it's on, then it's on. We proud boys, ready for a civil war. 70 million on civilians, y'all don't really wanna brawl. United we stand, divided we fall. But half of y'all gon' get fucked up, we gon' ride to this song. Man, I'm so tired of the slander, the fake news and propaganda. Rolling with some proud boys, I'm the respected commander. I'm not lying when I say Joe Biden should be in the slammer, in a cell right next to Hillary. Hold up, cut the cameras. Red, white, and blue bandana on my face just like a bandit. MAGA hat bang to the left, use no thanks, better just mind your manners. Fuck a handout, I'ma work for mine, and fuck you Bernie Sanders. This Hispanics for Trump, I know you liberals cannot stand us. How to go kamikaze, catch a homie on a commie. They mocking the democracy, deep state Illuminati. We don't rock with communism, motherfuck you ain't Gaddafi. Bro, we Western chauvinistic, don't compare us to no Nazi. Violent feeling, but I changed my ways and now I see clear. Got educated, did some research and that led me here. Man, I'm not buying what they selling is fear. 47 years and ain't accomplished shit his whole career. I'm locked and loaded, ready for a civil war. Don't try to tread on me or threaten me, cause I will brawl. United we stand, divided we fall. But half of y'all have got it fucked up, if it's on, then it's on. We proud boys, ready for a civil war. 70 million on civilians, y'all don't really wanna brawl. United we stand, divided we fall. But half of y'all gon' get fucked up, we gon' ride to this song. I'm patriotic as fuck, I'm bleeding red, white, and blue. I never call it myself, but I'm still back in the blue. And I can't own a gun either, but I support Amendment 2. They wouldn't let me join the army, but I fucks with our troops. Never been political, but Trump I fucks with his dude. Greatest president ever, nobody works like he do. So many positive accomplishments, look what he's been through. Man, he's been fighting hard for us, so we gon' fight for him too. Man, we gon' take this shit to trial, we gon' follow the clues. We tired of the witch trials and your fake ass news. Y'all can burn, loot, and murder, everything is all cool. But if you come out for a rally, then they claim you a fool. Fuck that, we the people, we gon' fight for our rights. We gon' stand for voter fraud, they stole that shit overnight. Infuse them fraudulent ballots, but it's gon' come to the light. Just stand back and stand by, make sure you ready to fight. It's civil war. I'm locked and loaded, ready for a civil war. Don't try to tread on me or threaten me, cause I will brawl. United we stand, divided we fall. But half of y'all have got it fucked up, if it's on, then it's on. We proud boys, ready for a civil war. 70 million on civilians, y'all don't really wanna brawl. United we stand, divided we fall. But half of y'all gon' get fucked up, we gon' ride to this song.